Hello my friends, I am your friend Kevin. This is your Dvine Daily Blast. I hope you're well. I hope you are rested. I hope that you feel just incredibly phenomenal. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for everything you do to support the channel. Let's get diving right into today's Dvine Daily Blast. Angel numerology number 2, keep the faith. Keep it. You need it. If you're having fearful thoughts, get to the root. I feel fear. Then ask yourself, do you really need to feel fear? Because fear can be a construct of the mind. Fear is sometimes seeds that get placed in your head that then grow. Do you want your fear to become love, to become joy, become happiness? That is what keeping the faith is all about. We never got in the line when we decided to come into physical embodiment. We didn't stand in line and say, well, we'd like to go to Earth because we want to be taught all the negative things about how humanity works. No. Someone says, do you think you can turn it around? Do you think you can change generations and generations and generations of programming? Can you do that? And we likely said, yes, let's go, let's do it. That is what this number 2, keeping the faith, is all about. It's also major, and especially right now, watch the negative thinking. Go gently and harmoniously, supportive, considerate, kind, caring, loving. Do this for yourself, and then let that expand to other people. Understand, everyone else has their own project. I've got some really wonderful spiritual friends that when I want to be held up or held accountable, I can call on them. Many times they call on me. It's a community of kindness. Create your community of kindness. Do not align yourself with people that have nothing but mischief on their mind. They've got to come to their lesson. That mental mischief is not anything got to do with anyone else. Mental mischief is to do with them. There's no need to be selfish, no need to be unkind, no need to be judgmental. We can turn around and say, don't really align with that. And forgive me for moving on. You don't even have to say anything. You just put the shutters down on all that mess. Now, number 2 angel numerology day works with the 8 of Swords, also known as the 8 of Air. Wise counselor. And we work with Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Raguel, your friends of beauty, your friends of God, that can hold your hand, your non-physical people. Thank you, thank you, thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for leading my thoughts into things of beauty, to changing my vibrational energy into something more positive. Perfect. Easy peasy prayer. The moon today is still in Aquarius. The energies are swirling and it's going to be very easy to get on the wrong side of someone today. Very easy. Your best bet is to tune into the humanitarian energies of this Aquarius moon. Take a step back and think about the greater good. The greater good. What is the greater good for you? The greater good for you is not sitting in worry, sitting in fear, sitting in lack, sitting in any of that. The greater good is saying thank you for showing me that the fear has no place in my mind, it's taken up too much space. Here are my isms. Gratitude is the fuel of the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your vehicle starts up on the first pull. Thank you. Your coffee's good and strong, or good, or just as you like it. Thank you. Your food in your belly warms you up, fills you up, makes you feel good. Thank you. Today, my friends, you're awake to a new canvas and you're going to retire with a masterpiece of adventures. Whatever you read, whatever you see, whatever you do, whatever you get involved with has to be your masterpiece. And more importantly, I am enough just as I am. You are enough just as you are. We, collectively, are enough just as we are, just as we stand. Other people teach us to beat ourselves up. Stop it. We got the Master Buddha. I did a little explanation of the origins of the Buddha yesterday. Heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts. Make peace with your world. Make peace with everything and anything that is in front of your lens today. Period. Yes, we could all look at the pitfalls, the downfalls of what's going on. Planets are going to change signs. Yes, they are. People are going to make their own interpretation of it. And trust me, my friends, I have watched a fair few. Yesterday, I did a dive into one that really said nothing. 25, 30 minutes of, really, what are you telling me? You're just saying what the angles are. You're bringing up history, when this appeared before, when that appeared before. The planets, what they represent, how they affect everything. Well, I'm living my life. Do we need to have changes? For sure. But the change starts with me. I want to change my life. I've got to do it myself. If it's got to be done, I've got to do it. If it's got to be tackled, I've got to tackle it. And sometimes we do hit those walls. We do hit those times where, whoa, don't quite know what happened. Don't quite know where I've been. But let's just change that and see where we're going. Hope works great with faith and, of course, with charity. Along with hope comes trust. Trust that we were not put here to struggle. Trust that we can turn anything around. Trust that there are some that build a life out of the rubble of what they thought what was. Hope's angelic activation is, I trust in the ease and the flow of life. I've said many times my recent affirmation, everything works out for me. Everything is fine. Everything and anything in my life right now from this day forward works out for my highest good, so shall it be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let it go. Find the joy. Go find plants. Go find trees. Dig in the dirt. Message here from the guardian angels. Probably quite appropriate. Focus on your own dreams, express gratitude, then you will easily see the signs we send to let you know we're here. Your affirmation, I trust that others' journeys are perfect for them as mine is for me. See how all this works? I find happiness on my own path. It's a polite way from your guardian angels to say, mind your own business. And hopefully, those who feel like they need to mind your business will mind their own business. It's a little rude sometimes to say it to someone. I haven't really said it. Although I did learn from a yoga teacher when I was learning to teach yoga, her wonderful answer when somebody presented their opinion or invoked their thoughts upon this person, she would say, if you say so, then it must be. And she'd go on. In other words, if you say so. Doesn't mean they bought into whatever this person was telling them to do. You should do this, you should do that. Oh, okay, if you say so. Or, thank you. Simple. No need to go into anything other than that. You don't have to agree. We certainly do not have to agree with each other. We can certainly agree to disagree. That has been going on for decades, centuries. People have agreed to disagree. Ultimately, Your life is yours. It's up to you. Louise Hay says, I create a bubble of ease around me. Whenever I travel, I'm always safe and protected. When I began to learn to meditate, it was around 2006, 7, somewhere in there. Well, actually, no, more like 2008. That's when I first discovered the transformation effects of yoga. At the time, I was working a job which required me to travel extensively. Planes, hotels, rental cars, all over the place. And at any given moment, I would show up at the departure gate and there would be delays and there would be all kinds of nonsense going on. And I learned to sit, eyes closed, meditative music on, and I would just literally sit in that beautiful space of silence with my inner being, keeping the raised vibration. So whatever was going on around me didn't really affect me in the way it would have done, the way it gets people going, the way it stresses people out. Meditation is incredible. It's wonderful. Sitting in silence. Don't have to get any crazy apparatus out. You don't necessarily have to put on an outfit. You can do whatever it does to keep you to that peaceful place. And sometimes the greatest place to meditate is in your vehicle. Little cocoon of peace and tranquility under a tree, in a park bench, the corner of your garden, anywhere that's peaceful. Let yourself come to your heart space. Now, tarot card for today. Remember, I pulled this last Sunday. And I do an explanation each day and see if it ties in with the theme of the day. And here we have the Knight of Cups. It was either yesterday or day before we had the King of Cups. I think the King of Cups was Wednesday. So the Knight of Cups is a messenger of love. It's symbolic of romance, emotional sensitivity, creative vision. And he represents leading with your heart space. Perhaps balancing that with logic. Indicates an intuitive pursuit. It indicates the start of artistic projects, romantic opportunities. The energy of this card can be interpreted in a few distinctive ways. Core meaning is the pursuit of beauty, following your heart, emotional progression. Now, if you're speaking about love specifically, it's genuine romantic interest, the attraction of charming suitors, the bold expression of feelings. This card points to an emotional trustworthiness in romance, in love, in understanding, in caring, in kindness, all of them. If you want to apply this to a creative goal, if this popped up in your readings and you were contemplating a business, this is your green light. The handling of workplace situations with tact, diplomacy, leaning on creative problems. Now let's see if the fairies can bring us, or I like to call it, bring it home. I love the messages from this Oracle of the Fairies. A little bit different to manifesting with the fairies. The Oracle of the Fairies just brings us a simple fairy message. Life energy. Oof. What is your life energy? The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. And she reminds you and me and all of us to shine our light and to reveal anything that's in the shadows that needs to be healed. what I've noticed in probably the last 10 months to a year is a lot of that forgiveness and healing and faith in it. Healing, 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 healing. Which leads me to say, we're at this crescendo where the forgiveness and the healing and the mercy and all of the lessons from generations, from lifetimes, have brought us to this place where humongous change, but not necessarily change for the worst, or change for, yeah, that's it. Not negative changes. Change happens to expand and grow, no matter what. Things start, things stop. There's a beginning to a story, there's the story itself, and there's a completion to the story. And so the cycle continues. All right, my friends, that's it from me for today. Until tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I really like reading your comments. Bye for now.